Hi everyone, it's Mary and Dave, and this video is about taking the higher road when somebody does you wrong. Or somebody betrays you, or humiliates you,
stabs you in the back.
Okay, so just to catch you up on speed, I've written about this, I've blogged about this, and the blog post I will post.
There's a link below.
Yeah, I'll post the link below so you can find out all the information about what happened, because I really don't want to get into it, because when you talk about something over and over and just keep, it gets lost, and what happens is that it just turns into gossip, and it's basically just not right. I'm just moving away from it, but I just wanted to do a blog post and tell you how taking the higher road is so much more better.
Sometimes you, like for me, I'm just tired of talking about it, actually.
Yeah, right. We are tired.
Like after you tell a story a few times, you kind of get tired of it.
I was like, yeah, okay. So, So what I want to just talk about, it's really hard for me to talk about it actually, because it's just cruciating and humiliating. So, but anyways, going over that, you know what? You come out much more freer when you are feeling more.
Well, when you leave it in God's hands, so to speak, when you surrender it and know that you have that faith inside yourself that there is an order, there is justice, there is higher intelligence in the universe, and if you surrender to that flow of energy, it will take care of you. And on the surface, it might look like something bad happened, or those people treated us really, really poorly, and that actually just shows their character, the character of those people. But we don't have to take that on for ourselves, and it's like a wound. It really does cut at the time, and you can't just immediately go, okay, I'm fine now, move forward, because that's just pushing it underneath. You kind of have to work through it. It's like a scab when you get a cut or something, and it just needs to dry up and heal off, or it's like a layer of skin that's shedding off. And we are okay, we are healing, but the part that really hurt us was that we thought these people were our friends, and that's the main thing. And they never apologized, they never came forward. Again, read the first blog post to find out the details. But in this case, anybody could walk into that situation and just start cursing and yelling, or getting back at them.
I want to.
There's a part of us, in every one of us, that feels like there's a voice whispering, go do that, it would make you feel so much better. But the truth is, it wouldn't make you feel better.
More.
It would just reinforce that negativity.
Actually, just puts gasoline on the pain.
Yeah, puts gasoline. And we want to be free. We're allowing ourselves the time to heal and to forgive, but we're willing to forgive. And that's, I think, the message is that being willing to forgive is all it takes. The Spirit will do the rest for you and cleanse you out. And already things are happening, like really good things have come our way already since this event happened. A handful of really unexpected good things, windfalls of opportunity and abundance have come our way, and support. So many people
it's like the best thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, and said on your social media, like, all that support, so you feel supported.
I do. It's really choking me up. I have to say the truth. I've developed a really bad sore throat. I've gotten a bad chest cold. I've been taking care of myself, and my spirits are really high. Okay, so that's why maybe you haven't seen me, I haven't been posting as many videos as I normally do, because today was like one of the days that I felt really great. But what it does is it really takes a toll on the physical body, right? And it's important to reflect and take the time to declutter what's going on, and say why, and just to go within. If you do that, you can actually find a hidden source of why it all happened, right? Instead of, like what Dave was saying, instead of just throwing out your poison and attacking them, I just said that on the surface. Well, yeah, I felt like doing that, but that's common, right? But you know what? When you take the higher road, you actually rise higher, like the eagle, and you actually can see the bigger picture. So why did it come to my attention? Why did it come into my life to begin with? So I'm just telling you this because I know that everybody has situations, in the workplace, or, in any other situation in your life that you've had this. And it's very important to take the higher road, because when you take the higher road, you actually attract the better things in your life. And it's not to say, well, I'm going to take the higher road so I can attract abundance. No, you don't do it for that reason. you don't do it to expect, right? You do it because it's just the right thing to do. It's what's in your heart, and we're all here to try to find and to connect to our spirit, because that is what the message is about. It's about connecting to the spirit, you know. And looking for the tools to help you get there, right? And that's what our message is all about. Dave has his thing that he talks about. I have my thing where I talk about. It's like we both are talking about the same thing, and it's about the tools and about connecting to your heart center. Because in this day and age, in this world, it's really hard to be always happy and positive. You are happy and positive all the time inside, in your spirit. But you know, we got all this. We all have, like I said before in previous videos. Weather's right. It's
emotional
the ego.
weather and stuff.
Exactly. It's the
influences.
The influences, other people's stuff, and like I said, colds, viruses are like the same thing, like negative energy, right? So it's kind of like when somebody has their pain body, their negative energy, and they just put cords on you. No such thing as curses and spells. They don't exist. Like, nobody can put a curse on you, but you can take on somebody's mental stuff, garbage, and you don't have to be a witch to do that. It's not about black magic. It's about
it's like a virus.
It's a virus cold, right? It's like it's the same thing. And so then you have to work at it to get rid of it. But there's a reason why you get it to begin with. You get it because there was something that was already inside that you needed to release, and you can take the steps to release.
Exactly. That was really well said, babe. Mm-hmm. Can I say I called you Mary?
No, call me babe. It's okay.
Okay. My street talk came out. But anyways, I was just going to add to what Mary just said, and that is, as you don't do this because you should, and you don't force yourself to let go and forgive any sooner than you're actually capable of in your heart. Like I said, it's taking us a little time to shed everything off and cleanse, but you just stay willing. And part of it too, it doesn't mean to play small or sweep yourself under the carpet. Like, you might have to say something to somebody. You might actually have to confront someone with not cursing and yelling your own poison on them like what Mary said, but you actually have to look them in the eye and speak your heart's truth. And that's what we had to do, actually. So again, if you don't know the story, look at the link for the blog post on that. But so it takes a lot of skill sometimes, because you have to be fiery and strong for yourself, sometimes assertive, but without attacking and without being inappropriate. So.
Exactly. Right. That's exactly. It's you basically just want to do the things that you feel good, that you're going to be proud of yourself later on. You got to just, if you ever find yourself in that kind of situation, and if you read my post and blog post about it, you know what, just take some time to just breathe and like listen to your breath for a few moments and just say, what am I really feeling? What is really happening? And you know, always speak your truth, but I always say this with grace. And when I say with grace, it means to be, I mean, you don't have to sweep it underneath the carpet, but just be polite, you know.
I don't know about polite, but...
I don't know what the word is, but I mean, it's like...
appropriate, I guess.
Appropriate, you know, so you don't have to... Right, appropriate. But just speaking the truth, you know, and look at the person and them and take their side. Like, sometimes people have reasons for why they do for what they do. And you know what? All you can do is look at them and just, actually, I feel sorry for those people. But you know what? That's just me. But you got to look at them and say, okay, well, they were doing the best that they could. I'm not saying anybody's right. They're right or anything like that, because they're not. But it's like, you know, just forgive. That's what it's about. When you forgive and just say, okay, well, I'm going to allow myself that freedom and leave myself free from them. And because when you do, you would be amazed by what can happen for you. And when you do that and when you free yourself, you can be as free as you can.
Sometimes the other thing that makes it what it is that the behavior that was given to us, or we experienced from the other people, was, it's like sometimes spiritual growth involves accepting the unacceptable. Because if you try to figure it out, no matter how you look at it on the surface of the world and what the people did, what they didn't do, it's what they did was just so wrong. But if you dwell on that, it was wrong, it was wrong, it was wrong. Why did they do that? Why didn't you're trying to figure it out in your mind. At a certain point, you have to realize that you need to let go of wanting to figure it out, because some things they don't have an explanation, not for the human mind.
Yeah.
And that's where faith comes in, and you just have to go into your heart, and when you do, you can understand in a way that's beyond words, and you can accept, and you can heal, and you can be a light for yourself, and then from that light for yourself, you can hopefully be a light for other people as well.
And you can figure it out, the trying to figure it out and trying to find the solution of why, or just trying to figure it out will actually come to you down the road, because you did release, and I've
Answers
had many things that has come up by that. And even if somebody can tell you, like I have people that call me to ask me or for readings about why this happened and why, and I can tell them, they still won't get it, and then maybe years later when they do release, they'll get it and say, oh, you said it all along. Oh, or they'll say, oh, I found out the why such and such happened. And I'm like, duh, didn't I tell you about it? I told you about that because I remember talking to you about that. But that's okay, because you will find out, and you will get you'll get what you need from that. Okay. So I know, and like I said earlier, I know I have been MIA in making videos for you guys, and I will be making some more videos very, very soon. Sometimes we have to go through these things in order to grow within ourselves. So to start something, I'm starting something new. I got new projects going on. This had to happen, and I actually feel amazing inside. I mean, despite all the stuff and the things that has happened, right now I feel so much more freer. I feel so much more better, and I feel inspired. And some people on social media, friends, I should say they're friends, have really inspired me and made me feel really good. And all my friends have really been helpful. You guys are amazing, and I love you all very much. Thank you so much for your support. Wow, it really helped me big time, and I'm speechless to say. Okay, so anyways, just wanted to say hi and wish you all the best. I plan to do some more reading videos very soon, and also I plan to do some live videos, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, for now, peace, blessings, and all the best.
Bye.
Bye.